stand in the storm. With the fires of freedom, we're ready to transform. The road's wide open, the night's our guide. With the heart of a lion, we can't be denied. We chase the horizon where the mountains meet the sky. With the roar of the wild, we'll never ask why. In the land of the brave, we're made of steel. In the dust and the dirt, our fate will seal. Blood and thunder, we answer the call. With the power of the wild, we will never fall. Through the flames and the rain, we will rise above. Blood and thunder, it's a fight for love. The echoes of battle are shaking the ground. With the rhythm of the drums, we'll never back down. The wind is our voice, the earth is our shield. In the heart of the wild, we never yield. We walk through the shadows, but we carry the light. With the strength of the ages, we'll win this fight. Through the rivers we cross, and the valleys so deep, we'll march with the thunder, our souls never sleep. Blood and thunder, we answer the call. With the power of the wild, we will never fall. Through the flames and the rain, we will rise above. Blood and thunder, it's a fight for love. The roar of the storm, we feel it in our veins. With the fire of the south, we break all the chains. The battle's not over, it's just begun. In the land of the free, we're never undone. Blood and thunder, we answer the call. With the power of the wild, we will never fall. Through the flames and the rain, we will rise above. Blood and thunder, it's a fight for love. Now the road's behind us, the future is clear. We fought the good fight, we've conquered our fear. With blood and thunder, we've made our stand. In the heart of the wild, we claim this land. The sun is setting, we're racing through the night. With the fire in our hearts and the stars in our sight. The road ahead is calling, it's a destiny untold. In the wild we're free, our spirits bold. Through the dust and the dirt, through the storms and the rain, we ride together, we break every chain. With the strength of the mountains and the roar of the sea, we're chasing our freedom, we're born to be free. Ride with the angels and the thunder roll. With the power of the south, we're in control. Through the dark and the light, we will never fall. Ride with the angels, we will stand tall. Through the fires we march, through the wild we roam. Every step we take, we're one step closer to home. With the rhythm of the road and the pulse of the earth, we'll find our salvation, we'll prove our worth. The wind is our guide, the night is our friend. On this journey of life, we'll never bend. With the roar of the engine, the cry of the eagle, we ride with the angels, we're fearless and regal. Ride Through the smoke and the fire we ride the night, with hearts like thunder and eyes burning bright. The wilderness calls, the winds in our veins. We break through the silence, we rise through the pain. The path's never easy, but we walk it with pride. In the shadow of mountains, we stand side by side. Oh. With the power of the earth beneath our feet, we are the warriors, we will never reach change. Echoes of the brave, hear the call of the wild. We ride through the storm with a heart that's untamed. With the fire of the south, we're strong and defiled. Echoes of the brave, we will never be chained. The road is long, but we're fueled by fire. The rhythm of the drums lifting us higher. With the roar of the rivers and the cry of the skies, we find our redemption where the eagle flies. The ghosts of the past won't hold us back. We march with courage, we stay on track. Through deserts and storms, through valleys unknown, we walk in the footsteps of the brave who've grown. Echoes of the brave, hear the call of the wild. We ride through the storm with a heart that's untamed. With the fire of the south, we're strong and defiled. Echoes of the brave, we will never be chained. In the darkest night, we are the light. We stand as one, ready for the fight. With the strength of a lion and the soul of the sea, we claim our victory. Forever we'll be free. Echoes of the brave, hear the call of the wild. We ride through the storm with a heart that's untamed. With the fire of the south, we're strong and defiled. Echoes of the brave, we will never be chained. Now the road stretches on, but we know who we are. With the echoes of the brave, we'll travel so far. In the wild we are free, in the wild we belong. With the echoes of the brave, we sing our song. Now the road stretches on, but we know who we are. With the echoes of the brave, we'll travel so far. In the wild we are free, in the wild we belong. With the echoes of the brave, we sing our song. side. In the land of the lost we are found, with the thunder of the drums shaking the ground. In the wilderness where the wild hearts play, we'll make our mark, we'll lead the way. Born to roam, we'll never be confined, with the strength of the mountains and the fire in our minds. Through the storm and the rain, we'll never lose our way. Born to roam, we'll find the light of day. With the angels above us and the stars in our soul, we'll rise from the ashes, we'll take control. Through the darkest night and the brightest dawn, we are the wanderers, forever moving on. So let the winds blow, let the wild ones scream. We are the dreamers chasing our dreams. Born to roam, forever we'll be. With the road as our guide, we'll be wild and free. Born to roam. So let the winds blow, let the wild ones scream. We are the dreamers chasing our dreams. Born to roam, forever we'll be. With the road as our guide, we'll be wild and free. The sun is setting on this endless road, with fire in our hearts and freedom in our soul. We ride through the shadows, we ride through the night, with the stars as our guide and the fire and light. The wind in our faces, the earth in our hands, we're breaking the chains, defying their plans. In the wilderness where the brave dare to go, we'll leave our mark and let the world know. Trail of fire where the wild ones roam. Through the storm and the thunder, we're never alone. With the strength of the south and the spirit so high, we ride through the darkness, reaching for the sky. The road is a mystery, but we're chasing the call. With the courage to rise, we'll conquer it all. The mountains may crumble, the rivers may flood, but the fire inside us will rise with the blood. Through deserts and valleys, through rain and through mud, we'll face the unknown with a heart full of love. With the roar of the engines and the thunder of drums, we are the warriors, here we come. Trail of fire where the wild ones roam. Through the storm and the thunder, we're never alone. With the strength of the south and the spirit so high, we ride through the darkness, reaching for the sky. In the heart of the storm, we stand tall and free. With the power of the earth, we ride our destiny. The road may be wild, but we're born to fight. We ride with the angels and claim the night. every step we take, we grow more strong. Through the trails of fire, we'll find our way. In the wild we are free, and forever we'll stay. For the sky. Now the fire is burning and the road is long, but with every step we take, we grow more strong. Through the trails of fire, we'll find our way. In the wild we are free, and forever we'll sound. We're the outlaws of the night, the riders of the storm. In the wild we are free, we are reborn. Ride of the outlaws, we're born to be free. With the sound of the drums, we're wild and we're free. Through the storm and the fire, we'll never look back. Ride of the outlaws, we're on the right track. Now the road's behind us, the future is clear. With the wild in our hearts, we've got no fear. On this ride of the outlaws, we're destined to roam. In the wild we belong, we're finally home. climb with style. With the fire in our eyes and the road in our hands, we're chasing the horizon, we'll make our stand. The mountains may tower, the boundaries may bend, but the spirit inside us will never end. With the roar of the thunder and the rhythm of the drums, we march through the night with freedom on the run. Wilderness rising, we're bound to be free. With the earth beneath us, we'll write our own decree. Through the fire and the rain, we'll stand tall and fight. Wilderness rising, we'll claim the night. The road is a mystery, but we walk with pride. Through the storms and the shadows, we won't hide. With the beat of the drums and the sound of the wind, we rise from the ashes, we'll never rescind. Through the battles we face, we'll never retreat. With every step forward, we'll feel the heat. The journey is long, but our spirits are strong. We are the wild ones, where we belong. Wilderness rising, we're bound to be free. With the earth beneath us, we'll write our own decree. Through the fire and the rain, we'll stand tall and fight. Wilderness rising, we'll claim the night. With the fire of the stars and the strength of the land, we walk through the shadows, together we stand. In the heart of the wild, we're destined to roam. With the wilderness rising, we'll make it our home. Wilderness rising, we're bound to be free. With the earth beneath us, we'll write our own decree. Through the fire and the rain, we'll stand tall and fight. Wilderness rising, we'll claim the night. So let the winds howl, let the earth shake. We are the wanderers, we won't break. Through the wilderness rising, we're standing our ground. With the strength of the wild, we'll always be found. The road ahead is calling, a distant flame. With fire in our hearts, we'll never be the same. Through the dust and the thunder, we stand tall. In the wild we find strength, we answer the call. With the stars as our compass and the earth beneath, we rise from the shadows, we never retreat. The journey is endless, but we are alive. With the spirit of the South, we'll thrive and survive. Right through the storm, with the power of the night. With the wild in our hearts, we'll never lose the fight. Through the rain and the fire, we'll keep moving on. Right through the storm, we're where we belong. The mountains are high, the valleys are deep, but the fire inside us will never sleep. With the roar of the engines and the beat of the drums. We charge through the night where the wild winds hum. The road's never easy, but we're born to roam. Through the trials we face, we'll never be alone. With the strength of a lion and the soul of the sea, we ride through the storm. We'll make history. Ride through the storm with the power of the night. With the wild in our hearts, we'll never lose the fight. Through the rain and the fire, we'll keep moving on. Ride through the storm, we're where we belong. In the darkest of nights, we find our light. With courage in our veins, we'll win this fight. In the heart of the storm, we will stand strong. With the wild ones beside us, we'll carry on. So let the winds howl, let the lightning strike. We're the children of the wild, and we'll take the fight. Right through the storm, we'll never be torn. With the fire in our souls, we were born to be reborn. We're riding through the dust, chasing dreams unknown. With fire in our eyes, we're never alone. The road ahead is calling through the storm and strife. In the wild horizon, we'll find our life. The mountains are steep and the rivers run wide, but with the strength of the wild, we're ready to ride. With every step we rise and every mile we roam. In the heart of the wild, we found our home. Into the wild horizon, we'll never turn back. With the roar of the thunder, we're on the right track. Through the fire, the rain, we'll stand side by side. Into the wild horizon, we'll take this ride. The night's getting colder, but our hearts burn bright. With the roar of the engines, we ride through the night. In the land of the brave, where the wild winds call, we're standing together, we will never fall. Through the forests, the deserts, we chase the unknown. With the power of the south, we found our throne. Every footstep we take and every mountain we climb, we're writing our story, one step at a time. Into the wild horizon, we'll never turn back. With the roar of the thunder, we're on the right track. Through the fire, the rain, we'll stand side by side. Into the wild horizon, we'll take this ride. In the heart of the storm, we'll stand tall and free. With the soul of the earth, we'll let all spirits be. Through the darkness and fear, we'll never where the sun burns bright. I hear the echoes of the wild tonight. The call of freedom, it's burning in my soul. I'm chasing the stars, I'm losing control. With a heart that's fierce and a spirit that won't die, I'm heading to the unknown where the eagles fly. The wind is my guide and the rhythm's loud, a song of rebellion, I'm singing it proud. Hallelujah, in the fire we rise, with the thunder of drums and the fire in our eyes. Through the desert and storm, we will never be tame. This wild journey will never be the same. On the path of the lost we walk, side by side, with the strength of the mountains and the ocean wide. Through the shadows and light, we find our way. We are the warriors, and we'll never stray. With the power of faith and the rock in our hands, we stand united, we make our last stand. In the land of the brave, where the brave are free, this wild journey's where we're meant to be. Hallelujah, in the fire we rise, with the thunder of drums and the fire in our eyes. Through the desert and storm, we will never be tame. This wild journey, we will never be the same. Through the darkest night, we hold the light. With the strength of angels, we fight the fight. In the wilderness, where the wild hearts roam, we are never alone. We are always home. Hallelujah, in the fire we rise, with the thunder of drums and the fire in our eyes. Through the desert and storm, we will never be tame. This wild journey will never be the same. So let the music play, let the wild winds scream. We are the dreamers, and we're chasing the dream. This is the anthem of the brave and the free. On this wild journey, come and walk with me. The dawn is breaking, the wind's in my face. I hear the thunder calling me to race. With the fire of the past and the dreams of tomorrow, I'm breaking the chains. No more fear, no more sorrow. Oh no! On the road to nowhere, I stand tall and strong, with my heart as a drum and the rhythm of a song. The stars are my compass, the road is my fate. I'm bound for glory, I can't hesitate. Ride the storm, through the rain and the fire. every step we take, we belong. The echoes of freedom are calling our name. In the heart of the wild, we'll never be the same. With a prayer in our soul and a fire in our veins, we're chasing the horizon, breaking all chains. Into the wild, where the rivers run free. With the power of the thunder, we will never flee. Through the storm and the struggle, we'll rise above. Into the wild, with the strength of love. We walk the path where the brave dare to go. With the whispers of the wind, the wild will know. Every mile that we travel, every mountain we climb, we are warriors of the wild. We are running out of time. In the heart of the jungle, in the heat of the sun, we live for the moment, we live for the run. No chains can bind us, no fear can break. We are the dreamers the earth will shake. Into the wild, where the rivers run free. With the power of the thunder, we will never flee. Through the storm and the struggle, we'll rise above. Into the wild, with the strength of love. The road may be rocky, but we never fall. With the fire of the south, we answer the call. In the wilderness, we find our grace. With the roar of the wild, we find our place. Into the wild, where the rivers run free. With the power of the thunder, we will never flee. Through the storm and the struggle, we'll rise above. Into the wild, with the strength of love. Now the night is ours and the dawn is near. We've conquered the darkness, we faced our fear. In the wild, we're alive, we've come to claim. Into the wild, we'll never be the same. The fire's burning in our soul. We're chasing the horizon, it's time to take control. With the thunder in the sky and the earth beneath, we march with power, we're chasing the beast. The mountains are high, the valleys deep, but we won't back down, we won't lose sleep. Through the dust, through the rain, through the winds that roar, we ride on the trail to the wildest shore. Trail of the brave, we ride through journey's begun. We're the children of the wild, and we're second to none. On the trail of the brave, with the winds in our hair, we ride into the future. No. Mountains high, where the eagle soars and the wild winds fly. With the fire in our hearts, we'll never back down. We're the wandering souls, and we're taking this town. The road is long, but we're built to last. With the past behind us and the future vast. Through the storms and the trials, we're ready to fight. The wilderness calls, and we answer tonight. Wandering souls, we rise on the breeze. Through the storms, the sun, we're wild and we're free. With the power of the earth and the fire in our veins, wandering souls will break these chains. The world is a canvas and we're painting it bold. With the rhythm of life in our hands we hold. Through the deserts, the forests, we roam unafraid. Every step that we take is a step we've made. With the thunder that roars and the stars up above, we move through the night, guided by love. The wilderness is our home, the road is our guide. We're the wandering souls, with nothing to hide. Wandering souls, we rise on the breeze. Through the storms, the sun, we're wild and we're free. With the power of the earth and the fire in our veins, wandering souls will break these chains. In the heart of the storm, we stand side by side. With the courage to rise, we'll never subside. Through the darkness we charge, with the wild in our souls. We're the wandering souls, and we'll reach our goals. Wandering souls, we rise on the breeze. Through the storms, the sun, we're wild and we're free. With the power of the earth and the fire in our veins, wandering souls will break these chains. Now the road is ours and the night turns to day. We're the wandering souls, and we're here to stay. Through the highs and the lows, we'll keep moving on. With the fire in our hearts, we'll forever be strong. In the heart of the storm, we stand side by side. With the courage to rise, we'll never subside. Through the darkness we charge, with the wild in our souls. We're the wandering souls, and we'll reach our goals. We hit the open road with the fire in our heart, chasing the horizon where the wild begins. With the beat of the drums and the roar of the night, we're unstoppable, we're born to fight. The winds are howling, the sky's turning black, but we're racing for, we'll never look back. Through the dust and the storm, we will find our way. In the wild horizons, we will stay. Wild horizons, we're born to be free. With the strength of the south, we rise like the sea. Through the flames and the rain, we'll The road is rough, but our souls are strong. With every step, we'll keep moving on. Through the forests and deserts, we will roam. We're warriors of the wild, this is our home. The thunder's rolling, the lightning strikes, but we stand united, ready to fight. In the heart of the storm, we rise above. With the power of the wild, we're made of love. Wild horizons, we're born to be free. With the strength of the South, we rise like the sea. Through the flames and the rain, we'll never back down. Wild horizons, we wear the crown. The world is our canvas, the road is our guide. With the fire inside, we'll never hide. Through the trials we face, we stand tall and proud. In the wild horizons, we scream it loud. Wild horizons, we're born to be free. With the strength of the South, we rise like the sea. Through the flames and the rain, we'll never back down. Wild horizons, we wear the crown. Now the night is behind us, and the dawn is here. We've conquered the wild, there's no fear. With the wild horizons ahead, we rise strong. In the wild we belong, where we belong. We rise from the dust with the sun in our eyes. The road's calling out beneath the endless skies. With the fire inside, we won't be denied. We're chasing the wild on this untamed ride. The mountains are high and the river's wide, but we'll never stop with the world as our guide. In the heart of the storm, we stand and we fight. With the soul of the journey, we ignite the night. Soul of the journey, we're destined to roam. Through the wild and the free, we'll find our home. In the thunder and rain, we'll never turn away. Soul of the journey will lead the way. We'll lead the way. The winds may howl and the night may fall, but we're standing strong. We answer the call with the beat of the drums and the roar of the fire. We'll rise from the ashes, we'll climb higher and higher. Through the shadows we move with our hearts in the light. We'll conquer the night and we'll win this fight. With the strength of the earth and the courage in our veins, we'll break through the chains and we'll stand unchained. Soul of the journey, we're destined to roam. Through the wild and the free, we'll find our home. In the thunder and rain, we'll never turn away. Soul of the journey will lead the way. We'll lead the way. beating deep in our chest. We're warriors of the wild, we won't rest. Soul of the journey, we're destined to roam through the wild.